Hi, I'm Shelley Woods from Bigfoot Country.
And it's Ben Willis from Hannah Radio.
And is your house haunted? That's the contest that we had, and we're going to find out. The Campus Theater Band, I heard, is haunted.
We're just being told that. We were getting ready with the team of ghost hunters and the winner of the contest.
It's all going on tonight.
Gotta do some ghost hunting.
So we're here with Reg. Reg, what is going to go down tonight inside the Campus Theater?
Actually, it's going to be a paranormal investigation. There's been reports of activity for years in the theater. And the team, the Coal Region Paranormal team, is here tonight to do an investigation and see if we can stir some spirits.
What are you going to be looking for? Signs of spirits? What would qualify as positive sign?
Just remember that spirits are people. And we talk to them like they talk to us. They have different ways of communicating. It could be knocks, it could be voices through what we call a ghost box. There's hundreds of ways. We like the ghost box a lot, and what we call EVPs. That's something you don't hear with your ear, but it picks up on the recording.
Can I hit a ghost with a mallet and capture it?
Yeah, but you're responsible for what it does when it comes back.
Oh, let's go.
Everybody here?
Yes.
Nobody got lost?
Yeah, we got lost. Yeah.
If you get to your places and you need more equipment, need something, yell for me. I'll be floating around. Be safe, have a good time, and let's rock.
Yes. All right.
Okay, my name is Donna Mulkusky, and I am one of the original investigators for Coal Region Paranormal.
Hi, I'm Crystal Lilly, and I am extremely excited. I'm thrilled to be here with the Coal Region Paranormal team, and we're going to do a little bit of ghost looking tonight.
I'm Kelly Miller. I'm known publicly as the MAVE medium, and I'm joining Coal Region Paranormal team tonight as their sensitive for the investigation.
My name is Amber. I'm with the CRPT team as an investigator tonight.
My name's James, and I'm here as an investigator on this fine evening.
I'm Angel, and I'm here to investigate the Campus Theater.
I'm Joe. I'm one of the investigators at Paranormal, or Coal Region Paranormal, and I'm their tech manager as well, here doing some ghost hunting tonight. Hopefully we find something.
My name is Stephen Klinger, and I'm the historian for CRPT. So I do all the research of every site, and I'm here to validate what a psychic might find when she does her walkthrough through the investigation.
I'm Michael Connard. I'm one of the directors here at the Campus Theater, and I am so excited to be joining the Coal Region Paranormal team tonight.
My name is Andy, and I'm the technical director of the Campus Theater, and I'm happy to be here with the ghost hunting team here on Friday the 13th.
Hi, I'm Rich Roselle. I'm the lead investigator for the Coal Region Paranormal team, and we're here looking for ghosties.
What happened? I get heaviness in my chest, which is usually a sign for me that something's around.
You said you heard some whispers a moment ago.
I heard somebody say, "Hey," and then whispering.
Looking this direction, because this is like the path that I was seeing that shadow right in here.
Well, there's some movement in the curtains, but I think that's just a draft. anything. It's very quiet on the recorder. I heard some clicking sounds that came from behind me, but it is really cold up here. But I haven't seen any lights or shadows or anything like that.
There you go. There's somebody down there.
Did you see it flashing?
Could you do it again, please? There you go.
Oh, they do it again.
Interesting, when the first team was in here, the one lady was sitting in the corner on the stage, and she said it was very cold and she was feeling things, and that's where I've had my personal experience with whatever it is, because I saw something there one night before we were closing up. So for her to feel that in that same spot, yeah, it was kind of confirming for me.
Okay, folks, last rotation.
So we're actually sitting here in the lobby, the very entryway of the campus theater. We're closed off here, so we're a little bit separated, so we don't bother them, and we don't disturb what might be on the inside.
We have this, so we're going to be monitoring what's going on in those rooms.
Yeah, we're going to be listening in on their CB communications. If this goes off, if this goes crazy, well, that could be something.
We're going to know.
We'll see.
So do you get to do everything that you did in the regular world where you're at?
What's the temperature like where you're at?
We found an old instrument here. We hooked up to one of our trigger props. So if anything or anybody goes near that, it'll sound an alarm with little blue lights on it.
Have you heard anything so far?
Nothing yet. No, we've just been sitting down here asking questions. But if anybody comes anywhere near this, that's what's going to happen. Yeah. So that's the result we're hoping to replicate.
Want to try?
Why not? Give that a try.
Go ahead, Joey, so you're shook.
Now what we have here, we have a little black box on the ground. It has a little antenna on it. We're going to give you that box to be able to try to talk to us. You can say words through there. When we ask questions, if you are able to muster up enough energy, you can actually talk through the little speaker that's built into that, so feel free. Do you understand how to use it? I'm going to ask you, what's your name? Can you tell us your name?
I'd asked this before, but what's your favorite movie?
Irritate. Irritate. Are we irritating you?
Well, that was clear.
Very clear.
Yeah. Do the movies irritate you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you not like about the movies?
Are you not a fan of the big crowds of people?
Keeps letting out.
It's rough down here.
Yeah, it is.
So deep.
Hi, I'm Crystal Lilly, and I'm here to do a ghost hunt with Bigfoot Country and some of the Coal Region Ghost Hunter team. Our home was kind of a little bit crazy over the last, well, we've been there almost 17 years, and we've had a lot of things. We have a video actually of nothing, and then all of a sudden you see a cat just disappear. We had a moment where my husband and I were chatting, and he was being kind of negative, and I made the comment that my dad would never let you speak like that, and he said yeah, and within about 10 minutes a picture literally came off the wall and hit him. The picture has been on the wall for several years, has never moved prior to that, and since we put it back on the wall 10 minutes after it had hit him, has been back up on that wall and has not moved since. Still held by the same tack that it's been up there with from day one. So my father, the Christmas before he passed away, gave me a trinket box, very small little trinket box. And after he passed away, about probably a year and a half, it all of a sudden randomly, we started hearing this little, "You Are My Sunshine." 2 o'clock in the morning, midnight, 11 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the afternoon, just all day long. Random times, and finally figured out where it was coming from. And here it was, this box, and took the batteries out of it. And it still plays. And every once in a while it still plays now. Not as much, but it still plays. My whole life I've had issues. I've been sensitive to things. I actually have... It's weird. We've saged, we've done things. This last time I've saged, I have made like a protection, and I have put it across my house, and I've gone across my doorways, my windows, and I have salted as well this last time to kind of be more protective, because it was to the point where I was waking up daily. I was getting like fingerprints actually on my wrists and my ankles and on my thighs, and I said, okay, it's getting to be too much. My health was starting to decline very rapidly. I've had a lot of issues over the years. I have a heart condition as well, and it was getting to the point that it was getting very bad, and I couldn't take it anymore. I finally said, okay, I need to block. I need a barrier of some kind. I need to separate, because it's just getting to be too much. It's taking a toll. My sons have my abilities as well, and my youngest son has actually seen full things in our home. So we've had a lot, and they have, so anything that I can kind of share and help them with as well. I have grandkids, and I know they have the abilities as well, because I can feel it and I've seen it. My granddaughter has said, "Grammy, I can't sleep. The lady won't stop crying." And okay, you need to tell her it's time. She has to stop. It's time for you to go to bed. To try and help them. I need to be able to help them so that they know how to separate too. It's not just me. I have to think of everybody.
Can you hear in the background? We're hearing a reaction in the lobby. There's been doors slamming.
Is there anyone here with us?
This is fascinating.
Can you tell me your name? Church?
Did I got upset. Church.
If you said church, can you say it again? Katie. Once again, can you tell me your name? Harold, are you here with us?
Is there anyone here with us at all?
I don't think we're getting anything. Is there anyone in here? Is Harold here with us? Is Jessica here? I know that a projectionist died here. Can you light up the K2 meter if you're the projectionist? Or can you say your name? I don't want to just call you the projectionist.
Nothing.
Anything?
No, I was trying to get them to talk, but I ain't getting nothing back there.
We're not getting much over here.
It's creepy.
Can you let us know if you're here?
It might sound crazy, but at one point it sounded like it said Michael.
Any words?
At one point I heard hey,
Okay.
and then another time I really think it said Michael.
Ah, it's recognizing. That's a good thing, though. It's like I told you before, nothing harmful has happened here before. It's not going to happen. So consider them friendly ghosts.
We like friendly. We like friendly.
There you go.
Seems like there's a lot of activity down in the basement. We've been using a lot of different versions of ghost boxes and things like that, and actually getting some responses back. That makes sense. It'll be interesting for us when we review all of our recorders to see if we can put anything together. And at the end of the night, we'll do a debrief and we'll hear about what else is going on.
I read by seeing and hearing and receiving message intuitively, so it's like a picture that plays out. So, but I don't know how he relates to anything. He was like, he's kind of mismatched, and he has this kind of wildish looking hair, and it's like he's like digging through things. Like there once was organization, there's not organization anymore. Or he had it organized one way, and now perhaps it's a different way. But I see him, going back and forth from one side of the room to the other side of the room. Sometimes spirit just walks me through their typical pattern, something that they've always done, or like a routine. Other times it's with more of a purpose. But I don't believe that, from my experience with spirit, I don't believe that anyone is stuck anywhere. So I think he was just giving me a glimpse into his life here and the types of things that he did. But it was more of an impression. Whereas when we were in the theater, we were actually seeing, I don't know if you saw that black, wavy, kind of shadowy
I saw that shadow.
part, and so did you, Amber. Yeah, so we were all physically seeing something there. But I'm still trying to debunk those voices we heard in the basement. Because it was before we started doing the EMF, or Echovox session with the EMF detector. It was before that. And it sounded like two men talking. Like and I thought one was Steve.
When we were up in the booth up top, the K2 was going off with answers to questions, and then down in the theater, I had mine set up in front of me in a separate seat, and it was lighting a little bit, not quite full over to the full red, but it was about 3/4 of the way across. And I saw down towards the bottom left-hand side of the stage twice. It took the grid, it was cutting out the light. It was almost, and I had kind of thought that maybe like it seemed like a small animal had like walked in front. And I was thinking that inside, but didn't say anything. But it was funny because, and I had mentioned it, that it seemed like the light had cut out, or like something had been there. And when we went down in the basement, the girls coming up had said about a dog. So I now wonder if that wasn't maybe what had come up and blocked the light. So I'm curious. I mean, it doesn't feel negative in any fashion here. I mean, everything feels very calm. It almost feels like something routine, just, like it's their place, like their home.
Let's do about a 10-minute EVP session. Just ask questions, and we've got recorders running, yes, and we've got the camera running.
Like, have you had anything happen while you were here and closing up? And I apologize if you've already been asked that, but I didn't get to hear it.
I have, which, funnily enough, where you were sitting when you guys were in the theater, that's the spot that I saw something that one night I was closing.
When we were upstairs we were out here by the ladies' restroom.
Okay.
And I saw, what I explained is like a vision, because I read by seeing and hearing and receiving message intuitively. So it's like, it wasn't a person physically standing there, but it was that little snippet of time on repeat to allow me into that. Okay. So there was a gentleman with like mismatched clothes, kind of like, I don't know that he even had a full head of hair, but he had kind of crazy spots of hair. Okay. And he was up in that main projection room area, like the biggest room up there, and he was like rifling through stuff, and it was like he couldn't find things, and there used to be order, and he was showing me as he kind of went through life closer to the end some of that need or desire for organization was kind of lost. So there was a sense of almost a little bit of confusion, but I explained symbolically it could also be that at one time these things here were organized the way he would access them, and now he's not here in this physical plane to access them, so he's like looking through them energetically, like this isn't where I had this stuff, I had it over here. So that could be part of that confusion too. But he feels like someone who was here all the time. I said also that I could hear the impression of heavy, like bless you, like a heavy not stomping, but forceful, like treading walk, like literally from one end to the other, like it was almost a lap of how he would go up and down and around. So that was upstairs. That person was upstairs. He was the only one that I really picked up upstairs.
There was a projectionist up there sometime prior to 1988. It was during the time that Harold owned the place. And the current projectionist had told me that that projectionist was very busy. So busy that there was a bathroom up there in that space, because he would be rushing from one end of the room to the other because he had multiple films, and when one would end, he'd have to switch to the other roll of film, and while he was getting that film up, he'd be rewinding the first film. So it was a job of constant movement. He died in that space. He had a heart attack, and they found him slumped against the wall near where the sink was, where you saw the image of a memorial up there. There was a little memorial page for Jessica. So that's who when you say running back and forth, that's the old projectionist life.
I want to thank the Campus Theater for having us here. Congratulations to our award winner, and thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Anybody got anything else? Going once, twice. Let's pack up and get out of here.
Okay, Michael, we have a date to go down the basement.
So there you have it.
Yep, there it is. I didn't get a chance to bop any ghosts on my head with the mallet, but
No, but maybe that's good.
we had fun. Yeah, I didn't want to, be haunted for the rest of eternity. So
There's a lot of activity. Thank you guys for watching.
yes. A lot of interesting results. Stuff that we got to hear a little bit of, stuff we didn't get to hear, but you did.
You
So,
did.
yes, indeed. So thanks for joining us on this exploration of the Campus Theater.
And happy Halloween.
Thank you.